everybody, welcome to week 52. Week 52 of Accutane, a whole entire year of Accutane. And I know there's just so many questions popping into your head. There's so much information that needs to be displayed, but I have a lot to jump into. So first off, let me get to my buddy John Glog. Now, we just made a video. He came over to my house. This is something that we've been working on for a while, just the idea of him being comfortable enough to actually make this. He finally said, I want to do it, man. I want to make the video about my loose skin. So he came over on Saturday, we set up, we started making the video, and as I was shooting it, I'm not even kidding you, man, this is something that I wouldn't usually admit either, but I honestly had tears dropping out of my eyes. At the end of the shoot, I was having a hard time seeing the screen because my eyes were so filled with water. But I was, I knew this video that he just made is going to help so many people. Hundreds of thousands of people. I told him that. At the end of it, he was like, oh, is that good? And I was like, give me a second, bro. But sure enough, it's now reached 400,000 views. We put it up on Saturday night. It is Monday morning. 400,000 views. It made it to the front page of Reddit. It was featured on muscleandfitness.com this morning. It's doing very well, over 6,000 shares on Facebook. And like I was telling him last night, it's gonna hit hundreds of thousands of people. And now I'm realizing it's gonna hit millions of people and help them and touch them and reach out to them and let them know, you can be comfortable in your skin. And that's my message. So that's why I wanted to tell you guys about this. Not because I'm gonna be able to give him a ton of views. He's already getting tons of views. But I just want you guys to have another person that you can look at and be like, you know what? He's got problems with his skin. Brian's got his problems with his acne. I've got my problems with whatever it is. They're living their lives, why can't I? I think John is an absolute inspiration who has a very similar idea and ideal behind his thoughts. So I'm excited for what's to come with his channel. I'm excited to work with him in the future. And I just want you guys to know about his channel. Go over there and subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out his channel. Check out his content. He's at now 7,000 subscribers. He's very quickly going to be someone that you guys know all about. Alright, so now let's move away from loose skin to my blemished skin. It's 52 weeks into Accutane. This week I definitely why am I even saying kind of? I definitely binged really hard on dairy. Just whey protein supplements and milk and yogurt and just like anything and everything good. Because last weekend was my competition, and then the day after I was like, let's have one day of dairy binging. And then I did, and then I was like, you know what? Let's make this into an experiment. Let's see what happens after a whole week of having dairy. Not like only having dairy and no other foods, but like, how I'd usually do it, a glass of milk at night or something, maybe some milk in my oatmeal, a protein bar throughout the day. In fact, me and LP went up to LA yesterday for the Quest Nutrition protein product launch, and basically what they were doing is just showing all these foods that can be made out of their new multi-purpose protein. So there was just tables of red velvet protein, chocolate pops and cupcakes, and then there was pancake making protein thing over here, and then just pizzas and meatballs and just all this crazy food, fried chicken and whatnot, all this stuff made out of their multi-purpose protein stuff. So how was I not about to eat everything? I ate everything. I had 6 bars on the way home. I had 2 bags of chips. I had every hors d'oeuvre that came out. I ate everything on every table. I was like, screw it, man, because I'm gonna go hard my last day, because today is the day that I go back to 1, not having dairy, and 2, really being on my cut. Counting my calories, counting my macros, making sure that I'm progressing for the next 6 to 8 weeks of my cut. So, the results of my dairy and whey experiment, how did it come out? Well, about midweek, I got this bad boy, and I also had something over here that kind of popped up. Both cystic acne. This one has not gone away yet. It's one of those ones that's definitely gonna stick around for about a week or 2. This one actually went away pretty quick. I was pretty stoked about that. But that shows me that it definitely does affect me. Now, it doesn't affect me as much as it used to before I was taking Accutane at all, but it obviously has made some stuff happen. I wasn't having quite so cystic nodules popping up. But now that I have taken, all this whey and all this dairy throughout the week, I do. So, anecdotally, meaning my opinion, what happens for me, dairy's not good. Now, that's not exactly the case for you or for everyone. Everyone's got to do their own experiments, their own tests, which is a great thing to do. Don't rely on one person's sole experiences. Try your own things. But for me, I'm off the dairy bandwagon for the rest of my life. Now, I know there's probably a ton of people wondering this question right here. Are you done with Accutane? Is this the last episode we're seeing of Accutane, or what's going on here? I go to see my dermatologist this Friday, which means there's actually one more week of Accutane. I still have another, I think like 30 pills left or something like that. So I still am on Accutane. I'm gonna have a week 53 after I talk to my doctor, update you guys on what's going on. Personally, I mean, seeing the stuff that's on my face, you guys saw it in this episode, I don't feel like I'm completely clear. I'm definitely in better shape than when I started, but I don't feel like I need to stop quite yet. If he makes me stop, honestly, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed because I'm not completely clear and my face will break out more when I stop Accutane. But if he does stop me, I'm gonna try to get a second treatment set up so that like maybe in 6 months I can get back on. If not, if he allows me to continue onwards, then we're just gonna continue onwards. We're gonna continue these videos up until we really are completely done with the whole Accutane thing. Because it was a fun idea being like, oh yeah, it'd be cool to end at 52, like week 52, a whole year. But hey, if I need another 8 weeks, then I'm gonna take another 8 weeks. It's not about how it sounds, it's about how it works. This question has been asked like 100,000 times, and I understand why for sure. Absolutely. After this Accutane series is up, after I'm done with the Accutane videos, what's gonna replace the Monday videos? Right? Well, that is completely up to you guys. In December, I'm gonna be putting up a ton of videos, and then you guys are gonna get to vote on what videos you wanna keep. So if you wanna choose whatever video series that is for Mondays, then that's up to you. But please leave in the comments below what you wanna see take place of the Accutane videos. Personally, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I really want to stick to something that helps improve people's lives. You know, you don't have to be a bodybuilder to watch the Monday videos. That's what I'm saying. Like, anybody can come in and they're like, oh wow, that actually improves my personality. That improves the way I look at things. That improves the way I interact with people. Things that are going to improve people's quality of lives and become more comfortable with themselves. That's the type of videos I want to make on Monday. But like I said again, it's up to you guys. Leave it in the comments below. Vincent says, a few episodes back, you said that hair gel actually activates your acne and makes it worse, right? So what do you use if you're not using hair gel? Honestly, guys, I don't use anything in my hair at all. I have it for 50 weeks. Well, 52 weeks now. I forget the numbers, I guess. But all I use is water. So if I'm gonna go out, I put water in my hair, I shape it into a faux hawk. And it doesn't necessarily stay that way because I don't have gel in my hair, but that's how it is. I mean, what am I gonna do? I'd rather not have big old cysts pop up right under my hairline just because I want to like have the perfect fro throughout the day. But I will tell you this, that LP actually sometimes will just wet his hair down and then put some moisturizer in his hands. So I'm using Aveeno. He'll put some Aveeno in his hands and then run it through his hair and make his hair do whatever it's gonna do. And it basically acts like conditioner, kind of keeps your hair very like untangled and unmessy and whatnot. And that's something you could do because that is non-comedogenic, remember. But I mean, I don't use anything, just water. And the last question comes from Samantha C, and she says, was there any moment on Accutane that you wanted to stop the treatment? Honestly, there was never a point where I wanted to stop the treatment. All I wanted to do was go farther into the treatment, get more weeks into the treatment. But I will tell you this, that even throughout all the positivity that I had, even through all this good outlook I have on life, there was a point, probably I'd say about 30 weeks into Accutane, where I was still fully IB'd out, initial breakout, right? So I felt like it wasn't working. Now I knew it was working. I knew that the functions of what Accutane does for you, Clarivis, vitamin A, all that stuff, what it does for you is working. It was working. It was going to work. I knew it, but it just felt, I was like, man, 30 weeks into this, people are 3 weeks into this commenting and being like, oh, I'm on my 4th, 5th week and my face is completely cleared up. And I'm like, damn, man. But that was the point where I realized, you know, the opportunity that I've been given. This is the best thing ever. Like, I had already realized that, but then I'd really realized that with all the comments coming in and stuff. And I was like, man, this is giving me such a good opportunity to help people who are having that long-term Accutane treatment, or people who don't see it work at all, or people who are working with other things that bother them, that make them uncomfortable for a long period of time. I was like, this is actually a blessing in disguise. So there it is, guys. There's week 52, 1 full year on Accutane, and we are almost done, but we're not sure when. Like I said, I'm gonna see my doctor on Friday. Next week, I will let you guys know exactly what's happening with my treatment, whether I'm stopping or continuing on or whatever's happening. But I thank you guys so much for joining me every single Monday and offering your support and just being such great people, just being awesome people that I've been fortunate enough to gather to watch my videos. It's just so cool. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you haven't liked and commented, please do that. It helps the channel grow significantly. And if you're not subscribed, please do that as well. Team Beyond the Week, I think my boy Big J has something to say. Take it up.
Lift heavy or die MIRIN!
Yeah!